We're here on Richard Whelan's farm in Conor, County Meath. Richard is milking 60 pedigree Holstein cows with a grazing platform of 60 acres. In 2016, Richard averaged over 11,000 litres per cow.
We bought this farm as a greenfield site and I built a dairy unit on it in 1996 for 50 cows. Over the years we've expanded and are now making 60 cows plus keeping all young stock.
Specialist Nutrition have been working with Richard for over 15 years, providing him with a range of products including the Brewer's grains and maize seed. They've been used to help aid Richard's performance on farm and to get better quality performance out of his cows. In 2015, with the abolition of milk quotas, also coincided with Richard installing a new robot milker. With this new system in place, Richard saw an opportunity to push on his cows even further. This is where he sat down with Specialist Nutrition to go through a more precise diet to get more potential from his animals.
My diet for last winter was grass silage, maize silage, Brewer's grains and a mix then of rolled wheat, beetroot nuts and soya and some minerals. And cows were eating 50 to 55 kilos a day of that mix and getting top up then on the robot to yield over 17% protein dairy.
There's three key nutritional attributes to Brewer's grains. It's a good source of heat-treated protein, it has a good level of digestible fibre which aids in rumen function, and it's also palatable in nature which helps in dry matter intakes in the cow's diet.
I find Brewer's grains mixes in very well in the diet. It helps the palatability, and if there was a time it wasn't available, the mix wouldn't be as good as when it's in it.
Brewer's was increased at 4 kilos per head, and this had an effect of increasing his forage intake up to 55 kilos per head.
Another advantage I find with Brewers is that if you have a late spring or a drought in summertime, you can reintroduce it to the diet, and it's a cheap form of protein that it replaces forage.
Over the last number of years, Richard has pitted Brewer's grains over the summer months to guarantee him supply of a consistent feed over the winter period.
We pit grains in this early summer for the following winter, but sometimes as it comes to the end of the winter, the grain supply could get tight. But my working relationship with Specialist Nutrition is that I can make a call and get a load at short notice that will take us out of a hole. We find that it's much easier to feed from a pit than feeding fresh Brewers. We also would pit then maybe in December or October to November time, whenever grains are plentiful. I would feel Brewer's grains is an integral part of my diet, and if it's not there, it's a major omission.
Having recognised the opportunity on his new system, Richard worked with Specialist Nutrition to formulate a more precise diet. As part of this, Brewer's grains was used at an increased rate to help on intakes and overall cow performance to unlock his full potential.